Hey, this is the Black Belt Panda, aka Justin Michael Torok, and here we have version 2.2 of my Sakura Tree, or Cherry Tree, and I just want to give you a quick 360, so you can see the alpha sorting isn't nearly as bad as many sculpted trees. It's very negligible. The whole tree is menu driven. There are particle petals, which you can see falling, and there are also sculpted temporary petals. You can see them here. They're sculpted to look like sakura petals, and they are temporary, so they will only last for 60 seconds before they disappear, and they do land on the ground. And if I click here, you can see the menu pop up over here in the right. You have several options. You can control the branch movement. If you look closely, you can see the branches appear to sway in the wind, so you can turn that on or off here in this menu. You can also turn the shadow on, and you can turn the shadow off. Now this tree, as you see it here, is 6 prims. The shadow is an additional prim, so if I turn that on, that's 1 prim. There's also a sunbeam, which is another additional prim, so it's only 1 prim. And if I come over here, the sunbeam shimmers. You can see, if you look closely, over a period of time, it's actually animated to give the illusion that sun is filtering through the leaves as they're moving. There are also floating dust motes, as you can see here, just to give it a nice effect. You can also turn the sunbeam off through the menu, just like the shadow. You can also turn glow on, which makes the tree glow. Very simple, very stunning, especially at night. Good for fantasy sims. You can turn the particle petals off. You can choose to only have a few. You can choose to have more, or you can choose to have lots. I personally like the lot setting. Gives you a lot of particle petals. And after a few moments of turning that on, you will see the difference. You see there are a lot more particles now. You can do the same thing with the regular petals. We can change those to lots, the sculpted petals, and that will do the same thing. It will res more sculpted petals, and occasionally you will get a blossom falling. When the blossoms fall, they actually slowly spiral to the ground. It's a very, very neat looking effect. As with the particles, the petals have none, few, more, and lot settings. You can turn the chimes on or off. If you listen closely, you can hear the wind chimes. And there's a blossom now. So you can see that spiraling to the ground. But yes, the wind chimes you can turn off. The bird sounds can also be turned on or off. And I would like to mention, during the day, you get these birds. But at night, you get crickets and occasionally owls. Sounds very nice at night and during the day. You can reset the whole tree if you run into any problems. It will reset all the scripts. And just to demonstrate, you can turn the shadow and the sunbeam both off. And if you would like to save on prims, temporary prims, you can turn the petals off. And if you'd like to save on particles for whatever reason, you can also turn those off. So I'll just demonstrate that all of these can be turned off if you just want a standalone tree with no special effects. So as you can see here, everything's turned off. The movement of the branches is no longer occurring. Shadow and sunbeam are off. Bird sounds and chimes are both turned off. And both the particle and sculpted petals are turned off. So this entire tree has been scripted from scratch by myself, and I've optimized every single script as much as possible to reduce lag to almost nothing. You won't even notice this tree running, which means that you can use several of these trees all together without impacting your sim performance, unlike some other scripted trees. And yes, this tree is copyable and modifiable. You can change its size. You can even change the textures if you want, and you can copy it so you can have as many of these on your land as you want. And I'll show you really quickly here. It is sculpted. As you can see, the wireframe of the Sculpties, and it is only 6 prims. Here you can see 1 object, land impact, 6. So that's the Sakura Tree in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. I will post new videos, updated videos, as I update the tree.